Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a one shadow look. I wanted to use Colourpop's Coconut Super Shock Shadow. It's a very beautiful shimmery blue, so I was really inspired, and I've only used it a couple times. So if you want to stay tuned, please continue to watch and we'll get right on to the video. So I do already have my face with my skincare. I did add my Fenty primer in my T-zone as well, just to prepare for my foundation. It's a foundation I like to use for more, I guess, everyday wear, nothing too intense. It's the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. I'm in the shade 230, but to be quite honest, I haven't used it in so long, so hopefully this still fits me. Oh, and if you're wondering where the pump is from, it's actually from my MAC foundation, but I heard that it fit on here because it just had a twist top. So this is nice because it isn't a pump now, and it does make it a little bit easier as far as application wise. So I put it on my Morphe B19 small concealer brush. Holy moly, this looks kind of light. And for foundation brush, I'm going to use this Real Techniques foundation brush. It's like those, what is it called? The spoon brushes. I think the color's okay. I think maybe a little bit too light, but we have bronzer. We'll make it work, right? It's okay. Have you guys ever used one of these? I know they were super popular back in the day. Okay, not back in the day, but maybe I want to say a few years ago now, maybe a year ago. I never really got into it until I saw Real Techniques had one, and they're really affordable. And I like a lot of their brushes. So I was like, hey, let me try it out. And it's actually not bad. I don't mind it. And now I'm going to do my concealer. I'm using the Benefit Boiing Concealer in number 5. I'm going to add this under my eyes. And I'm going to blend it out with my Sephora concealer brush. I'm going to take my foundation brush and kind of just blend the edges. I'm going to use my Sephora brush again. And I do have already ready my Fenty setting powder with my Equal Tools sponge. So definitely, just if you do wear concealer, I highly recommend to have your setting powder ready so that you can set it right away. Now I'm going to take my Real Techniques multitask brush and my Cover FX setting powder in translucent light. And I'm going to set my whole face. I tweezed my brows and I hecka pinched myself right there. I use my Anastasia tweezers, and let me tell you, I've had them for maybe a good 4 years, and they still pinch me because they stay so sharp. So if you're looking for a good pair of tweezers, highly recommend the Anastasia ones. Now I'm going to do bronzer. I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. Mine is in the shade 102 Tantric, since I am a little bit tanner. Now I'm going to use my KVD Vegan Beauty brush. It's the Shade and Light brush. It has an angle on this side, and it has a tapered brush on this side. So for my bronzer, I'm going to use the angled side. I don't really contour my nose because I don't know how, mostly. So I just put a little bit of bronzer just to kind of give it some color. For blush, I'm going to take my NARS Exposed palette. It has a couple blush shades and a highlighter. This color, it's called Come Hither. It's like a very neutrally brown. I'm going to take my powder brush. I'm going to blend a little bit of that. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques setting brush. And I'm going to take this highlighter called Make You Mine. And I'm going to put that on my cheekbones. I'm going to take my powder brush and blend those in. And then I'm going to take my Fenty setting powder in Butter with my Equal Tools sponge. I'm going to wipe away the under eye powder. I'm going to add mascara right there, just so that the powder that I do have still, it kind of picks it up. And today I'm actually going to use a fun mascara. I'm using the Colourpop BFF mascara, but in the color Blue Your Mind. So it's this color. Since we are doing the whole blue, I just wanted to add a little bit of blue mascara. I actually forgot to add my powder foundation to my T-zone. I'm using the KVD Vegan Beauty Medium 155 foundation powder. I'm going to put that just in my T-zone because, again, these breakouts don't stop. Have you guys seen that trend where people put concealer on their lashes and put a eyeshadow on them, like a colored eyeshadow, and then the lashes turn into the color that they want practically? I'm like, should I try it and make my lashes a baby blue or what? But I don't know, I feel like I want to try it first, make sure it works, and then later on maybe do like a video. So I just did my brows using the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit in shade 4.5, and I cleaned it up with my foundation. So now I'm gonna go on to my eyeshadow. Usually I would do a primer, however, since the texture of the Colourpop Super Shock shadows is literally like a cream, let me see if I can show you guys. Like it's not like a powder, it's not like a liquid either. It's literally just a cream, so I don't really need a base. I mean, unless you have super oily eyelids, but my eyelids are pretty normal, I guess. So I don't really need a primer, so I'm literally just gonna go in. I'm gonna go in with my finger. I'm gonna diffuse it after with this BH Cosmetics number 5 brush. Okay, I'm literally gonna dip my finger in here, literally, and apply it. I like to apply it on my lid first, and then afterwards is when I like to blend it out. The BH brush, I'm gonna dip a little bit into this, into the shadow. That's a lot. And I'm literally just gonna blend it out. I'm gonna add a little bit more on the lid. And you can see once you blend it out, it kind of has a shift of like green. So if you really want the true color, you definitely have to keep going back and forth with blending and packing on color. You guys, that's literally like it. My one shadow and done. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. I wonder if this color is even available still. Watch, it's not. I'd be so embarrassed. Look how pretty. Wow. In love. That's so. I want to add another shadow, but I know that I shouldn't. But I feel like I want to. I want to add like a nude, but maybe I should just add my foundation powder. Let's see what this does. This is my Kat Von D foundation powder. Just to kind of blend the edges out. It got a little bit too low right here. So I'm gonna try and correct that hopefully. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara before I put lashes on. So I'm gonna use my Bretman Rock and Wet n Wild mascara. I'm gonna use my Ardell 113 lashes. They're a very simple, everyday appropriate lash, definitely. With this everyday eye, while my lash glue dries, I'm gonna take off the Fenty setting powder. So then another step I wanted to do was add a blue eyeliner at the bottom, but I feel like that's too much. One of these two. I feel like I want it to be the dark blue. I think I'm gonna do it. This is the Laura Mercier. This is really old, by the way. This is the Laura Mercier eyeliner in Midnight Blue. This is crusty. I'm gonna add this to my lower lash line. Wow, girl. Okay, I'm gonna add KVD Vegan Beauty Cake Pencil Eyeliner to my lash line. No, tight line. To my tight line. While we let that little section dry, I'm gonna do my inner corner. I'm gonna do the Sephora Collection eyeliner pencil in Blonde Ambition in my inner corner first. And I'm going to take this pigment, but I don't even know where it's from actually. Look how cute. And I think this is dry now. I'm busting out the tweezers for this. Oh, it just stuck. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of eyeliner. I'm not gonna wing it out. I just want to add a little bit of a line just to kind of hide the band better. Because I feel like it's not wanting to stick because of that Colourpop eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes with the falsies. You can kind of see the difference. This side, like especially when I do this, you can see my lashes. Oh, you can't really see that. You can see my lashes versus this side, they're not as, they're more connected. So I'm gonna do it to this side. It's a little uncomfortable at first, but once you get the hang of it, I think you can do it a lot easier. The only issues that I have with this sometimes is when my falsies are hecka extreme to where they're so big that they don't want to fit into the lash curler. That's the only issue that I do find when I do that. And I kind of want to smoke out my lower lash line, but I don't know if I should. With some blue. Should I? It's gonna get real dark in here. Just a little bit, because I feel like this eyeliner is so harsh up there. I'm gonna use my Viseart number 4 dark matte palette, and I think I want to use these two, but I don't know, is it too much blue? Said nobody ever. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the, because one of them's like greeny, so I think I'm gonna go with the greeny one. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Would anybody else like to do this? I'll take my eyeliner, my liquid liner, and sometimes there's a little color separation right here, so I'll kind of go in there to hide that even more. Look, you can kind of see. Oh, you can't really see. Can you see the difference? I don't know, I feel like it makes a difference when I have lashes on. So this is how the eyes look after everything that we put on. What do you guys think? Definitely a little more intense than Everyday I Feel. Definitely. This ain't no everyday style. Now I'm gonna finish up the lips. This Urban Decay lipstick, the Vice lipstick. This is in the shade 1993. Oh my gosh, I forgot my Cupid's Bow highlight. Hello? My husband's home. So I'm gonna add this lipstick on. I feel like 1993 is such an OG color. I remember hearing about it way back in the day when I wasn't even into makeup yet. So now I'm gonna set my face with Jane Iredale Palm Mist Hydrating Spray. Get my highlight. Alright you guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me going through the steps of this look. If you guys have any other questions, please leave them down below. Any recommendations, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Bye. So if you wanna, how do you say? Because baking my cheeks just sounds. How old am I, you guys? Have you guys seen that tick? Not tick. The 70s called, and they said, "What's a blending brush?" You know, this everyday look. All right, take 2, because then it's game over. Game over, ho. What's that from? Hydro Flask sponsoring me.